Okay, 6:30 here at Area Gymnastics, and my team is gone yet again. Where are you guys at? I don't know. However, we have the gym pretty much to ourselves, except we have more people here with us today. We actually have a handful of individuals here to train with us today, so I'm super excited to see what we are all going to do today and how much we're going to progress. So, with the whole floor being available, I don't have no idea what to do. So, I might just get on bars first just to get it out the way so I can just focus on tumbling instead of having to take that break. So, I'm gonna think about it, and while I think about it, I'm gonna go over there and set up and get things done. So let's go. Okay, honestly, there's so many people roaming around, and it feels great. It feels it's like an adult playground right now, and I'm loving the vibe. Okay, I have my bar set up, and I'm pre-wrapped just because they haven't completely healed, and I don't want to reopen them. I would normally never ever do anything like this. However, better safe than sorry, right? So that's the motto I'll go with today. Getting on three times only, then I'm on spring. They have the air track on right now, so I might hit the air track. I might get on a tumble track. You know, depends how I'm feeling after 3 bar attempts. So let's go get those 3 out the way and keep moving forward. Okay, I'm working on my kip ups. I definitely need to be stronger, but there are some technicals that I need to work on that I got some good cues from some counterparts here. So that was awesome to learn. Now let's just good old hop up over there and get some mat work in. I'm scared about going for the I know. I know. Okay, so Giants have become extremely comfortable. It's actually quite wild how comfortable that felt. I am still scared to go the proper way. I could have done it one time if I would have just straightened out, but it just didn't go for me. So, nonetheless, I'm happy with how easy and how confident I can get on the bar now. And freaking giant, that was so cool. Wow, 2 more times then we're tumbling. So, let's do it. Okay, I'm trying so hard to do it the proper way, but every time I get that high, I don't know. My body's still scared up there, so just more reps, understanding what it feels like to swing. Even though I'm doing front giants, it's still understanding what it feels like to swing and to be okay swinging. And I guess it's easier to front swing because you don't see where you're going, so the fear is less, I presume. Rather, where going forward, you can kind of see where you're going. You're like, whoa, I'm upside down right now. I'm about to go over, so let me not. So, it's just a mental battle. And how do you fight that? Just constantly showing yourself that it's okay. How many? It takes 10 times, 100 times, doesn't matter. I'm going to keep doing it until I keep rushing. Let's do it. One last one, and then we're tumbling. So, let's do it. put a band-aid and wrap. Still reopening my scab. It's because I keep forgetting to put chalk on. It's always something. All right. I'm still very proud of the progress. I'm having so much more control over like flinging myself up. Now it's just about being stronger and having confidence to send it. So let me get a new band-aid or whatever I'm gonna do with this and get ready to start tumbling. Okay, so getting on the tumble track, and you see what type of day we have. We have someone else on the bar attempting giants. I'm telling you, today is a good day at Area Gymnastics. So, time for the tumble track to see what my round off, back handspring, whatever it looks like. So, also what I do want to attempt is round off whip into something. That would be so cool if I can actually do that. So, it looks like. Okay, and this is why it's so important to have people around you who know better to teach you better, because I did a couple bad reps and my friend was like, wait, that's bad, you need to do this. Did it? The results are me actually getting lost in space. I had no idea where I was because I did not expect to get so high. So let's go rep that out. That's cool. Okay, that felt and looked just as it felt. It felt so good and looked just as good, at least for my current progression. Wow. Can I keep doing that? But let me move this red block. It's a little bit in the way, so let's keep repping. You have to realize when you're doing gymnastics, there's a cue at every phase of wherever you are within your tumbling. So you have to remember each and every one, or it's just not going to happen. So, but just give me the cue of I need to land a little more here instead of here. So I go up instead of back to gain more air. So let's work on that and see what that looks like next. Okay, I'm ready to move on to the air track and land on a mat to see what that looks like. I have no idea, but you want to find out. Okay, you see me bust my behind on the first rep because this is actual work. You can't just like you can on the trampoline. So here to embarrass myself is definitely a thing. So let's keep going. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is because this is scary for me.
kind of cut off mid-sentence, but as I was saying, because this is scary, because just of the feeling of it compared to trampoline, I'm going to have to just get comfortable with it at the basis of my practice. So literally round off and just into the air. So as that's getting comfortable, I can eventually play in the air. So that's what I'm doing right now, getting some reps in. This is definitely different from the trampoline. I think I'm ready to move on from the trampoline because this is actually showing me how much the trampoline is kind of hindering me. It was nice to understand shapes and everything, but now if I actually want to gain some strength and more awareness in my body, air track. So air track I go. Okay, it's getting comfortabler and comfortabler. So let's keep repping it out and see what it looks like. And I've noticed I haven't really done a lot of back tucks or back flips or anything. So let me knock out a few before my body forgets. However, I just like twisting. I don't know, twisting for me is just so much more fun. But let's just go send and just keep getting comfortable on the air track so I can work on air track, and then a couple weeks of air track. Guess what? I'll be seeing myself on spring floor tumbling. It'd be so cool. So how do I get there? Working now. Plant your seed, you water it, you keep watering it, and then one day you have a big tree that you can eat fruit from. So that's what I'm working on. Progress, I would say. I literally just flipped the switch and turned Rob on. Where have you been? Every time I get it, I'm like, oh, I got it. Let me go again, quick. And then I forget a cue, and then it's like, oh, you just degressed from trying to rush it. All right, 8:30 here, so let me send one more, and hopefully this will be my landed full from air track to mat. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, I tried my hardest. However, first time on the air track, onto mat. Progress. It's not gonna be beautiful every day, but we're doing giants now with ease and confidence, and even getting to the point where chalk is mandatory. Because I was just swinging earlier, I can get by with no chalk now. Chalk is mandatory, and I'm getting comfortable enough to send stuff, regardless if it's tumble track or air track, sending stuff onto the mat. So emphasizing the point of completing your twist to attempt to land it. We call it
progression, we call it steps. And that's exactly what I'm undergoing right now. So I can't wait until I get comfortable enough to round off back handspring on here onto the mat. That's gonna be so cool because I feel like round off back handspring is so much easier to do stuff out of rather than just round off. Because round off, I'm still in my head. And when I do round off back handspring, I'm kind of in a flow state rather than cutting it kind of short. So I definitely like round off back handspring or a whip much better. But we're progression. I went to the next level, so I had to go all the way back down, and we're going to keep moving. And where am I going to keep moving and learning? Area Gymnastics. Every Friday, 6:30 to 8:30, adult open gym. I'll see you here next Friday, and enjoy the rest of your day.